Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Subscriber request, Moderna. I haven't done this in a bit. Last time we did it, we identified intermediate level around 356, then 340.63 area. Got the nice reversal spiking through that 356 and then recovering. Keep an eye on this on the longer term. Right now, your first warning sign, we actually got above the 62.5 for some follow through, stalling out just above the 75, but then reversing all the way back down. This is not a terribly bullish pattern, so just keep an eye on it. Just getting a little more cautious, and there's a major long-term potential topping pattern. Here are the levels. Here are the levels. So if it can hold the rotation zone, which the rotation zone, I'd actually go, we have the 37.5 at 404. We have the rotation zone at 407. I'd key off, and you had this prior resistance you see over here becoming support. If you get a close below 400, not good. Then I'd start targeting intermediate about 385, 386. Then I'd target 367 area, this little support ledge, and the harmonic, and then that's right going to converge with your 50 exponential. If you get a close below that, then we're going to really take a look at that bigger pattern in place. Now, if it can sustain a move back up, today's high just poking above that 62.5 again. I key off about that 441 level. Above 441, I'd be watching 460 to 465. Then we have, if it can sustain above that, you got a nice major cluster at 480. Then 493 to 497 is your topping area. If we do get up, let me just take a look at the weekly right now. See, even if you do make a new high, you're definitely going to get a divergence up there because this has some waning momentum. Now, it did reset nicely with the return to the the weekly rotation zone. So it's still got this bullish pattern potentially in place. Just though, keep an eye if we do get back in this consolidation. The weekly rotation is 392. I'd really be watching the daily levels I called out, and what has me a little keeping an eye on it, especially the market's looking very, very toppy and unsure. You have this is a double topping pattern. Okay, right now I have just the harmonics on here, so keep in mind 311 is the bottom harmonic right at the bottom of the weekly rotation zone, so do not ignore that. The bigger pattern I am watching for, and I'm just going to use the conservative targets with this one, the conservative double targets, because it's reversing this really nice this is sort of a momentum breakout move. It's channeling sideways, little breakout, retested breakout zone, but then this is the momentum move that kicked it off. So retracing that, coming back to this little prior resistance becoming support ledge, 233.15. Now that would be on a close below 349. For this confirm, it needs a trade below there. For it to trigger, it needs a close below there. So just, we're a ways off still. Because I don't know when we'll do another subscriber request for this one. Just keep an eye on that. That's why I'm putting that out there. So even if this came up and hit some of these other price levels higher, it could even go to a new high. This would still be a double top. Unless it rallied up, came back down, rallied up again, then that would be a triple top. But even with this just brief pause, you could come up here and keep this double top. I'll call it a potential double top because we're not even near confirming it in place. So write down or know for your stops, or if you're bullish or whatever your long-term, keep 349 in on your trading notes, on notes on your chart. That's a very key level to be watching for. And that would just take it back. I mean, not even to the 50 week, and just as prior, even above the prior major support shelf, back down at which prior major resistance becoming back to support at 183. So that wouldn't even wipe out all this major move. because it is looking toppy. Finally out of overbought on the weekly, but that it's still at the top of its range. This is just really quick for Moderna, what jumped out at me, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye for now.